not separating ourselves. I went through one of my best time in life in the Senate, and also went through one of my difficult periods. Also in this Senate. Before I came to the Senate, before I came into politics, I can buy anything body can buy. I'm not a thief. Those that put me in prison know the reason they put me in prison. They took over all my businesses and want to kill me. But I survived it. I'm in the Senate with you people. It's not the end to what we have done. It's not the end to United Nigeria. It's not the end to Brothers Keeper. But these senators I called were with me. I never lacked. When the PDP that I was governor for 2 terms was being formed, I brought every money they used in forming that party. Every penny in 1997 and 98. And I later became a thief. And people I gave transport money from my house in VI became angels. This is what Nigeria represents. I want to thank my colleagues for giving me these 4 years of uninterrupted support. Because this country is not fair to so many of us. I built this country, I employed 13,800 workers. People employ nobody. And nobody asks them their source of wealth. I have 3 factories in Lagos, Nigeria. I have 2 factories in Ota, build manufacturing. I have 3 factories in Aba, manufacturing. And I'm a thief. And people that cannot explain where their source of wealth come from, they are not thieves. I leave everything in the hands of God. May God be the judge.
Right. Anyway, scratch the part where I told you that the technicalities that got him back. He should be in jail. The technicality that got him released is not because he didn't say Inaoni and Ranka did it, okay? So what happened exactly was that they said the judge that was trying his case, his corruption case, got transferred to another court. So rather than just let the case be transferred to another judge, he decided to stay back until the end of the case, which they said technically he shouldn't have. So now convicting him to, I think, a 5 years or 6 years imprisonment simply means that he did not have that power under that circumstances. So they now took it to the Supreme Court, his own team, legal team. And Tanko technicality now said, well, technically, based on technicality, that judgment is wrong. And the whole trial was thrown out. That's what got him returned, and he was making that face there. A thief to the core. And Abia State, like I said, Abia State was one of the most unfortunate states. That's why you saw them celebrating like they won the jackpot when Alex Otti became the elected governor in Abia State last year. Like, a lot of you didn't know their story. Abia people don't see. Their eyes don't see. In the hands of Orji Uzor Kalu, in Mama, is a chief of staff, which is a Theodore Orji. What was the position of Orji? Theodore Orji. Also, just like Orji Uzor Kalu, looted the state. Not a single real road is constructed. If you see any constructed road anywhere in Abia State, it was probably like just for the show for that a few weeks. After that, then when he finished, he now brought another one. Hi, the one with the share kerosene. Remember him? What's his name again? Ikweazu. Abia has been unfortunate in the last 24 years. Before they now have someone who is actually doing a project, but that one too, instead on the get baggage now. We'll come back to that. So Tinubu is showing all of Unashege how he built Lagos. And according to Uzor Kalu, after licking the ass of Bukwari, he is now chopping the shit in the bomb crack of Tinubu as we speak. Yeah.
Out. Nobody wants Governor Akpabio out.
Really? But I mean, there's speculation that he wants to be impeached. And that on the floor today, there were moves to say, a vote of confidence on him.
The Senate is a one Senate show. Any day the Senate finds a reason to remove Godswill Akpabio, they will come as one Senate and do it. But there's no reason for today in the floor of the Senate. If they have a reason, they will remove him.
So have you
resolved today?
Yeah, have you resolved?
There is nobody who planned to impeach him. There's nobody, nothing like that. I don't know where you are getting your information.
I'm a political journalist, Senator,
no.
and the fact remains.
Sure
some of these things I'm asking you happen on the floor today. Including, I'm very sure you are one of those who voted, gave Godswill Akpabio a vote of confidence, didn't you?
No, the Senate standing in the Senate, all the Senate gave him vote of confidence. Not Yaradua, not Orji, not Ningi, not Adiola, not Abiru. Everybody in the Senate. Well, we needed one Senate to go through this difficult period. Nigeria is going through difficult moments, and we need to support both the executive and the legislature. We cannot start fighting.
I will come to that in a bit because there are those who believe that you and your colleagues are simply rubber stamp. Whatever the executive brings, you are not really playing your role to check. There should be checks and balances.
Say the truth. Am I a rubber stamp? Do you know me?
You are Orji Uzor Kalu. You are not the Senate.
No. But you know me.
There are those who say...
Do I speak my mind?
You speak your mind, but you are not
so that is it. The Senate is the Senate.
You belong to that Senate.
Yes, I belong to the Senate.
And if some Nigerians have said, you guys are rubber stamp, you're not doing your due diligence in keeping this executive on their toes. You simply stamp and pass whatever they bring to you without proper scrutiny.
No, the Senate is not a rubber stamp. Sean, I would like you to apologize. Not saying that in my
I'm asking you a question, Senator. This is a television interview.
This is not.
I'm not passing a judgment, and I'm asking you.
No.
How do you react to those who say that your Senate, in which you are a member of, is a rubber stamp?
The Senate.
Are worried about the state of the economy, about the state of security in the country, the direction our country is going. 109 of you representing the Nigerian people. The question is, what have you and your colleagues done differently to put the executive on their toes and put their feet to fire?
No, our job, Sean, you see, Nigerian people always misunderstood our job. Our job is to make law. When we make this law, we give to the executive. The executive will go and implement. That's where our job ends. And the Senate will go for oversight. And this is what we expect our colleagues. Ask me, are they doing proper oversight? Those that go for oversight must do thorough oversight.
Senator, the question I'm asking, sir, on behalf of the Nigerian people, is that if those thorough oversight has happened, you have admitted tonight that the economy is in trouble.
Oh, sure. I'm a businessman. I know that the economy is in trouble.
Absolutely. And that today, dollar, only this week, had moved a few figures higher, not lower. And the value of the naira in that regard have dropped. And you imagine that all of this is happening under the last 1 year or so, under the watch of your party, the APC, Senator. If you say, just for a moment, Senator, if you say your Senate is not a rubber stamp. How come, and if you are playing your role as your oversight role, how come our economy has come this bad and almost all the indices of our economy has gone in the negative? The question is, how much of a pressure are you putting on the executive that our economy is in this shambles?
Let me be honest with you. The Senate is putting a lot of pressure on the executive.
And the economy is still bad.
Yes. It's not the issue of executive and legislature or judiciary. This economy is a worldwide issue. There's a lot of hunger in South Africa, like we have today.
I disagree, Senator, just a little bit. You know why I disagree?
I'm coming.
No, I disagree.
I've been allowing you to talk.
No, Senator,
no, you must allow me to talk.
No, Senator,
you must allow me to talk. You must allow me to talk.
Those facts you are giving,
no.
Senator, this fact
no, you must allow me to talk.
We need to set the record straight, sir.
No, do you want me?
No,
do you invite
Senator,
me to just
go ahead. Go ahead, but we need to set the record straight, Senator.
No, the record is that there's a worldwide deflection of economy all over the world. I just told you I have businesses everywhere. It is bad in Nigeria because we have no economic processes. We never had economy since 60 years ago. If we have had economy, the cushion will be...
What do you mean we don't have an economy?
We don't have economy. There's no organized economy here. Because we have no lights, we have nothing. We are not... Our stock exchange is just building up and become investment of you and me supposed to be in Nigeria.
So you mean the major drivers of our economy?
No, the institutions that drive the economy are very weak. All the institutions. And this is what President Bola Tinubu is trying to rebuild, to make sure the institutions are strong. Because if you continue with this handout and weak economy, you are not going to go. Somebody must make the decision. It might be right or wrong.
He's taking a tough decision
He's taking a tough decision for the future. And this tough decision, I'm not defending him. You know, I can always...
Nuisance, Lele.
That's him. The same guy was also everywhere for Bokwari. Did he just say Nigeria has no economy since 6 years ago? An indictment on Bokwari, an indictment on APC. Abi, were they not the ones in charge of Nigeria 6 years ago? Right. And here is that part where he said, Tinubu knows that you are suffering. Nigerians are suffering. Yeah. Tinubu knows. Tinubu goes out at night. He moves around at night, driving himself. Tinubu driving himself. Lord God is so patient, man. Yesterday I showed you the Orji River Road. That's Orji Uzor Kalu. This man collected 218 million naira to construct, and they listed it as completed. You remember that picture I showed you yesterday? There is another one. It's called Constituency Project. He collected 198 million naira for this road, and it is listed as completed Constituency Project. Orji Uzor Kalu. Okay? The road is construction of 350-meter road with drainage at Aroepa, Umuneochi, local government, Abia State. Supposed billionaire, person will be say billionaire. You're already a billionaire, you claim. But construct road, when you say no be with your money, it's not your money. They still looted the money. He was governor for 8 years. A senator for like almost how many years now? A senator for almost 16 years. They still give you constituency projects. You still looted the money. Now he said Tinubu move about. Tinubu move around at night in Abuja to go and see how Nigerians are suffering. Oh my God. Okay, I want you to hear him first before I kind of add my own verdict. Yeah.
No. Listen to me. When I was governor, I called for 1 year, 6 term. 1 year, 6 years, 1 term. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some of the colleagues who are asking for that.
No,
also.
President Obasanjo said I was after him. That was the part of beginning of our quarrel. I called for 1 year, 6 term. 6 year, 1 term. Because of the cost of going to the elections, because of cost of managing the economy, because when you bring in a governor or a president, their eyes on re-election. They are not even thinking about what people will get, what people will do. Every politicians, they are looking for the election. So the only way to solve this problem is give no incentive to anybody. Do 6 year, 1 term.
And you think that will help boost performance?
It will go a long way, because most of the people think they need to make money for the election. In my minority opinion, I don't know majority opinion. In my minority opinion, I think most politicians are always looking forward for the next election.
And that's why there is a very popular saying from a popular motivational speaker who said, a politician look forward to the next election, but a leader look forward to the next generation, how to empower the next generation. But that perhaps is the missing, the gap between what has become our problem in this country, where there are a lot of people who believe that we've not really had the kind of leaders that we should have in this country. But Senator, are you proud of what your party is delivering to Nigerians today?
Yes and no, because my party is very unlucky. My party have done very well in things they can do in the indices of economies and all the rest.
Under Tinubu or under Buhari? Because that's another kettle of fish.
Let me be honest with you. Under every leader, God creates leaders for a purpose. Every leader has a purpose God has created him. God do not bring leaders just for this.
But the leadership under Buhari seems to have destroyed our economy. I'm
not going to answer that. I'm not going to discuss that.
But that's the reality.
No,
I'm
not going to discuss that.
There are those who believe that we were 20 years backward under that government.
I'm not
party that you are a prominent figure.
Listen to me. I am not going to discuss President Muhammad Buhari here.
Why?
Because it's not the right thing to do. He has gone. Let us look at the future.
Well, how do we learn when we don't know what the issue is?
We can't discuss it here. That is, it's not here we learn.
But the question is that if
you were here when it happened,
if the economy under Buhari was a disaster, should we toe that line? And this government has said that they will continue from where Buhari stopped.
No. That is where the difficulty comes. The government are not continuing from where Buhari stopped. They are trying to reform the economy. They are trying to bring back the economy where it's supposed to be. But it's bringing hardship to our people. The president himself knows that Nigerians are suffering. The president knows that Nigerians are hungry. The president knows he's a street person. He knows the street very well. The president some nights use his car to go around and know what is happening in Abuja here. People
really?
Yes, of course.
Are you aware of it, that he moves around the city?
Sure. The president goes around the city, visits, and go around.
I hope it wasn't during when the kidnap and issues were happening in Abuja.
Well, whether they kidnap or not, the president goes around with 1 or 2 cars and see what is happening. It's not a president that's locked up in a room. It's not a president that doesn't know what is. He knows. But this president is bad. He's very courageous on his own. Because most of the things he's doing, I might not be able to take them all.
Have you reconciled with him? Because I know that your friendship had some issues some times ago when you had your differences. I mean, there are those who feel that you betrayed him in the election of the National Assembly. And you stood on the other side. I mean, being in the same class of 1999.
No. I've never quarreled with the president. The president asked me not to run for Senate president. I didn't run. So, I mean,
I'm highly disappointed of Nigerian government because the Nigerian government were highly disappointed in them due to foreseen circumstances. Definitely, I'm one of those people who are proving people should die in coronavirus is more better than people should die in hungers. Hunger kills more than coronavirus because some people are less privileged. Due to foreseen circumstances that I said it, some people are less privileged, which they are based on daily pay, which are not even based on salaries. But our government thinks that the lockdown is the best solution to coronavirus and proving it to an extent and to the levels of alacrity that if someone die in coronavirus, it's more efficient to die in hunger. Because some people will be at indoor. There's no a way to make.
Thank you, Jare, Professor. He said that Tinubu move around at night to go and see how Nigerians are suffering. And he said that with a very straight face. Tinubu move around in his car. He's a street guy. To go and see who? The Nigerians that are awake at night, or who? To go and see the armed robbers or pickpockets, or who is he driving around at night to go and see. But that's what they do. That is how they like. You see, when people say they should respect elders, see, that kind of a man is a man that a young person should respect. Is that not an insult or disrespect to our common intelligence, right? For somebody to kind of, I mean, who did they think we are, by the way? Dumbos. Like, I mean, I will get mad. Like, I am actually really angry. Yeah, I'm raging. That's the point where I felt like, oh my, Bill, I said, no, we just enter that studio. I say, yeah, give us all juice or Kalu. Channels, give us all juice or Kalu. Tell them to come outside now. That kind of anger. And that's how they talk to people in that place. They treat them like they're stupid, they're like dumb. Take a look at this. A woman just in a space of 1 year, a woman was caught in Lagos today doing this.
Situation country is getting out of hand already. People are really suffering. Wallahi. Obi ẹnìkan lélẹ̀ yẹ ẹnìkan lélẹ̀ lọ́bọ́lẹ̀ ẹnu mọ́tò lọ́rí àwọn àtàlẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títì lọ́dẹ̀ ń ṣà. Tó bá yẹ pé country yìí wà òkè ìṣó possible kan máa ṣàtàlẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títì lọ́dẹ̀ máa lọ jẹ́ báyìí. Situation country.
If you decide to vote,
if
Tinubu wins, all of you are going to join. That is God has spoken. Just let it go live. Let it go live as spoken. Just the way I've said it. Let me say in English so that they won't understand. Okay, sir.
If Nigerians vote for APC, Nigeria will sink. We will swindle in poverty. And the economy will be in shambles. If the government of APC continues, Nigeria will suffer extraordinary. I'm not in support of anybody. As a matter of fact, I don't vote. And I will never vote. I am telling you that we have never seen Archie before. Then this is when we will now experience more Archie. We will be sick, the economy will be sick.
That makes him a superstar prophet that prophesied days, even though we know that Tinubu did not win any election. Let us always add that caveat to it. Okay, I know a lot of us are so emotional these days where we are just like, oh, they will go and vote for him again. They will go and do. No. It's not that people didn't vote for Tinubu, whether they bought them, like Ekiti people that voted on credit. I don't know if they have paid them now. They pay them with hardship. Remember, out of the, nobody say people don't vote for Tinubu. Yeah, there were those who, but Tinubu and those who they either bought, those that wanted to vote for him because he's a Yoruba, those who voted because it's a Muslim ticket, Mumu ticket, and all of that, they could not muster 2 million votes across Nigeria. Yes, that's the truth. But Mr. Yakubu and the Nigeria judiciary, they foisted Tinubu on you. Sure you get now. They could not muster enough number